Hi, my name is Nao Kamatani, the CEO of TakahaPharma Company. We are now developing a very promising new drug. So if you are looking for a promising new drug, please listen to me. New drug development for energy-related diseases by enhancing ATP, mitochondrial disease, and neurodegenerative disorders. TakahaPharma aims to develop a new combination drug to treat mitochondrial disease and Parkinson's disease. Even today, mitochondrial disease and neurodegenerative disorders such as ALS, Parkinson's disease, and Alzheimer's disease cannot be treated effectively, and the drug development has repeatedly failed. I will show you why our combination drug, febuxostat+inosine, is a promising new drug for those diseases. This year, using AI, artificial intelligence, researchers from Cleveland Clinic and 5 U.S. universities discovered atenolol, febuxostat, and pioglitazone from all FDA-approved drugs as effective drugs for Alzheimer's disease. Big clinical data, over 7 million aged patients per year for 6 years, showed that febuxostat is the most effective to suppress Alzheimer's disease. Before the report, we had discovered it. Using our unique drug discovery technology, we discovered the effect of febuxostat in 2015 and patented a combination drug of febuxostat+inosine, which is now in clinical development by us for the treatment of mitochondrial disease and neurodegenerative disorders, including Alzheimer's disease. To solve the patent expiration problem, we patented the combination drug that could be developed as a new drug. How could we discover it before AI? Interestingly, around 10% of the body weight, genes, and genetic diseases are occupied by energy-related components. Thus, even in common diseases, around 10% could be energy-related. However, no energy-related diseases are known in common diseases so far. Then we found that in addition to mitochondrial disease, neurodegenerative disorders are caused by energy depletion and an effective treatment of energy enhancement. We search for effective methods to enhance energy by integrating the data from genes, RNA, proteins, metabolites, and patients. We found by our unique technology that XOR inhibitors, including febuxostat, a gout drug, have mild ATP enhancing effects. Further, we found by clinical trials that the combination of febuxostat+inosine is a superior ATP enhancing drug to febuxostat alone in terms of efficacy and side effects. Patents for the combination drugs have already been granted in US, Japan, China, and other countries around the world, eliminating competitors. Febuxostat surely reduces the incidence of dementia. Korean researchers reported, based on Korean big data, that febuxostat reduced the incidence of dementia to 1/5 of the control. Wow, a huge reduction in the risk of dementia. US researchers reported, based on the US big data, very similar results. We have additional evidence for other neurodegenerative disorders. Then, what is the mechanism? The target enzyme XOR is not expressed in the brain. So febuxostat inhibits XOR in the liver and elevates hypoxanthine in the liver. Hypoxanthine goes to the blood and then to the brain because hypoxanthine crosses BBB. And finally, ATP in the brain is enhanced. So blood hypoxanthine is a key compound. If so, hypoxanthine is further enhanced by adding inosine, a source of hypoxanthine from outside the body. The combination drug is a new drug. We also have a powerful way to block the off-label use of febuxostat and inosine. Then we treated healthy individuals with febuxostat alone, inosine alone, or in combination. When we administered febuxostat alone, there was a little increase in hypoxanthine. However, when we administered two of the compounds together, there was a marked increase in hypoxanthine, the key compound. In the same clinical trial, we measured uric acid also. Inosine caused hyperuricemia, while febuxostat cause hypouricemia. When they are administered together, inosine relieved hypouricemia caused by febuxostat. So the combination of the two compounds leads to both synergistic effect and reduced side effects. Then, as energy-related diseases, we selected two diseases for exploratory clinical studies by febuxostat and inosine. In the left side panel, we treated two patients with mitochondrial disease, and the biomarkers were dramatically improved. In the right side panel, we treated 26 patients with Parkinson's disease for 2 months, and the primary endpoint was significantly improved. At the first stage, we plan to focus our efforts on mitochondrial disease and Parkinson's disease because clinical efficacy can be reliably expected. However, we will also challenge ALS and Alzheimer's disease, considering the progress of our projects for the former two diseases. This is the roadmap and cost required. We have already started a preliminary study to manufacture the combination drug, and we will do phase 1 study and phase 2-3 study for mitochondrial disease. Mitochondrial disease is a rare disease, and an early approval can be expected as an orphan drug. So the approval is expected to be in 2026. We will do phase 2 study of Parkinson's disease, and the approval for Parkinson's disease drug will be in 2028. And the cost required until 2026 is $31 million, and the initial funding is for $6 million. Based on the expected numbers of the patients, expected sales volume was calculated as in this slide. For exit strategy, we are considering IPO or an M&A when we get POC or approval for mitochondrial disease in 2026. The value of the company at that time is estimated to be from $500 to $600 million, even without ALS and Alzheimer's disease. This is the management team. I am CEO Nao Kamatani. I have authored 34 Nature and Nature Genetics papers. I am a drug development specialist and an AI specialist also. Scientific advisors are Dennis Carson, Ed Holmes, and Haida Jina. We are requesting $6 million for initial funding to manufacture ATP enhancer, the combination drug of febuxostat and inosine, and conduct a phase 1 trial. Thank you very much for your attention.